do I have that on or off? Well, I don't even know. So I guess I better go over here and make sure I'm doing what I'm doing. Make sure I'm doing what I'm doing. Obviously, I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm doing it. Okay, I'm live there. Let me see if I'm live. I appear to be live. Okay. I don't trust when it tells me I'm live. I want to show you what Angel got me for Easter, and she gave it to me early because she was leaving town for a few days. And now I will fight with the camera. She got me a complete set of, here we go, I don't know how to focus. I just played with it to make sure that it would focus. She got me a complete set of uncirculated war nickels. This one's over here is dark, but it's toned. And this camera doesn't show the toning that well. But a complete set of, actually that one looks the best on the back, of war nickels. And I should have put my gloves on, but I won't touch anything but the edge. And she got this 1902 silver dollar. And I better turn it right there so I don't have to worry about the camera saying, uh-oh, it's a 1902 O. Pretty nice shape. AU, maybe uncirculated, I don't know. And then I ordered this myself because I thought I had. Actually, I know I have, but I can't find it. Went through a whole bunch of box of coins. And I bought this one, in 1881. Kind of cloudy. It needs some fresh air. 1881 S. Morgan. You see the S on it. It looks like a micro S, doesn't it? I don't think they had a micro S on the 1881. I link in. But I'm gonna go through some coins just to keep my channel alive a little bit. These nickels look weird. And I don't have an empty box, I see. See, I didn't prepare myself. I have so many coin boxes that are empty. They're just going to end up in a bag and taken back to the bank, so I don't need the boxes. I don't have to roll. But I'll take the flaps off so I don't make a mess on the table when I go to throw the coins in there and not look and knock something else over. I want to show you something else I just picked up too. Why I'm picking up all this stuff, I don't know. But I think, oh, Lincoln, hey, I'm glad you're here. I got to talk to you. Tomorrow I don't know if I am or not, I lied. Anyhow, one of the main teller of my main branch, she pulled out, I picked up some crisp. Look at these. Look how thick that stack is. These are pretty crisp. $1 bills, 1963 through 1977. I picked up 84 of them. But she's got 78 Ike dollars. I know already you're drooling, aren't you? Are you drooling? Are you in there drooling? She's got 78 Ike dollars she has been collecting out. She said the various years, she doesn't know if there's any silver in there. She didn't even know what silver were. So I told her, because I don't want her giving me silver or silver egg dollars for $1. I won't do that to anybody. But she set them aside for me, and when I go up, I'll grab them. But I'm hoping some will be silver, and I can make a deal with her. What are they, about $8 a piece right now? Silver, $7.60. I haven't looked. I don't know why these coins aren't coming out of this box. Look at this. I just had them out of here. But I want to show you these because they're absolutely gorgeous. Well, let me see. Wow, my Lord. Can you believe this? Oh, I guess if I open a flap, I can just check it out. I got a deal on this. $5. $5 for this. Just absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, man. 1970 Great Britain proof set. Look at these coins. They are absolutely, please forgive me for the lighting, just beautiful. That 3 pence, oh man, just beautiful coins. I love the Great Britain coins. $5. I got that for a $5 bill. And just absolutely gorgeous. So I told the guy if he had any more, he's going through his stuff. He has several boxes of foreign proof sets, and I said, whatever you have, if you do want to sell some deals, I'll give you some deals. But I'll look at those. Ikes. I don't have one Ike to my name, Lincoln. I used to have probably, I don't know, maybe I'd say about 25 or 30. I just had them because I needed them. But I needed to have them here with all the other 300,000 coins that I don't know what I'm going to do with. But I wanted some, so I picked them up, and I sold them. Some guy said he'd give me a $1.75 a piece for them, so I said, all right, you can have them. Give me a $1.50, because I did pay $1 for them. But I had those, got rid of them, and then she when I was at the bank last week, I picked up this box of nickels, and I opened them up, and they're all shiny. They're not all 2020s, but they all look like this. They're in decent shape. That's a 2015. They're in decent shape on all enders, and I thought, you know what, maybe there's something screwy going on again, because I got those over 400 uncirculated 1960 through 82s that I pulled out of that last box of pennies, and I thought maybe something weird's going on again. But these are Loomis rolls, so I don't expect to find anything really out of the ordinary, and they probably will be all new. I opened one roll of them yesterday, and they were all fairly. Oh, I know they're beat up. You know, if they are, I probably won't even want any of them. But if there are silvers in there, I'll negotiate with her and see if she wants to sell them. I mean, she knows her coins. She's been a bank teller for years and years. She was telling me about an old woman that came in. Her husband had died. She needed some extra money, and she brought in rolls of mixed Franklin and Walker. Walker and Franklin halves, and she cashed them in. And I kind of looked at my friend, the teller, and I said, you didn't just give her $10 a roll, did you? She said, well, that's all she wanted. I couldn't do that. I would go home with a guilty conscience, happier than heck that I had those coins. But, well, whatever I find there, now you know I'm going to look for double dies. You know I'm going to do that. Like there's a couple in there that are good. But I'll tell you what, if they look like they're in good shape, and I promise you, I think you can take my word for it. I promise you that I'll take. How many do you want? Let me ask you that. Let me ask you that first. You answer that while I lay out a line to say, why did I open this roll? I know what I'm looking for double dice and varieties and everything else in these. And I'll probably just throw them all back in. What do I do with my box? I have an empty box to put them in. See, there's an empty $100 box here. There's 78 she's got. Tell me how many you want. And I will randomly pull out all I can get. Okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you what then. I'll pull out 30 for myself to keep. And I'll have Sophia, she's 6 years old, I'll have her just take out 30 and set them aside. And the rest of them I'll send to you. I won't look at any dates or anything. The only thing I'll ask her is, does she know if there's any silver in there? I'm sure she would know. Because I think she probably would have told me right off the bat, there's 10 silvers here and I want blah, blah, blah for them. But I'll pull out 30 to keep and see if, kind of like going through coins like I'm doing right now. I'll keep out 30, and if I find something good, good for me. And if you find something good, good for you. No big deal. I go through enough coins that I honestly, I hate to say this, you know, we're all coin collectors, and I shouldn't say this, but I really don't need any more. I do it because it's a hobby that I love, and it's a habit. Oh yeah? She's named Sophia too? That's cool. There was nothing. Absolutely. You know, I could look for the 64 double die, and I don't think I've looked at over maybe 20 1964s for a double die, because it's, and I think 1964 was the highest minted nickel before they started getting into making the billions. Yeah, they all look new. But still, I mean, I didn't find all 15s through 2020. The oldest one I have found is a 64 out of 2 rolls. So I don't expect to find anything special here. I know about the 2008, the 2012, and the 14, and those that have varieties and errors on them, but I'm not even looking at those. If they're yeah, it seems like they're all in from 2005 on up. Looks like somebody ripped out. There's a 70. Seems like somebody ripped out anything below 1964, which would be odd because it is a Loomis box. Still look at both sides. See if there's any lamination, anything going on. And I am looking for the 2009s, which I never, ever find. You hate when you lose your box? I hate when I keep turning around to grab one roll at a time when I can grab a bunch of them and put them over here. I got a pretty good package for my local town to go hunting for this Saturday. Gonna throw out a couple proof sets in there and a couple other neat little things. I don't know. Giving it away, Lincoln. Giving it away. Gotta make somebody else happy. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything. I might stop after 10 rolls. That's what my plans are, is to go through about 10 rolls, and if I don't find anything, I'm just gonna take them back to the bank tomorrow and get another box. Lots of 2020s in here. But as I said, nothing pre-1960. There's something. Okay, look at this. Hopefully the camera can find it. Come on, focus. Focus, you crumb bum. You know what? I want Logitech. There we go. There's a 39, and you know what I'm going to be looking for on the back, and I'm not going to be looking for no mint mark on the back. I'm going to be looking for that double die. I'll finish this roll up. Now, I found 3 of them now in 3 years. Well, it'll be 3 years. April 14th is when I started coin roll hunting seriously again. This right now is my 690th box, and I've gone through 1,096, 7, 8. 1,098 pennies. 1,098 boxes of pennies times, what is that? 2.6 million pennies? Whatever it is. 2,500 pennies to a box. Let's see what happens here. Get my trusty loop and look at this and see if it's a double die. Cross your fingers. I can't find my my loop. Here we go. Why don't I just do this? Let's do this the easy way. Let's open a different camera. Let's open that one up. Come on, baby, be there. Nope. Hey, is there a mint mark? Nope. Let me get some light on the subject. No, no double die. Oh dear. But it is a 39. One can hope. And I just lied to you too. I made a statement, said I found 3 1939 double dice. I didn't. I found 2. And I had a couple rolls of 39s already before I started coin roll hunting, and I looked through them and found one too. I sold one for $110, and the other 2 are somewhere. I couldn't point out where it is. If somebody said, "Can you go grab that one of the double dice you found?" It's on my channel. Something looks funny here. I just saw something that looked funny when I rolled my eyes real quick. No, I don't see it now. Oh, it must have been the buffalo. I got lacking two coins to have 3 complete rolls of the 1960 bar 0. What the heck is that? Oh, 1946 Philly. I guess there are some older ones in here. Just odd that they're all so shiny on the ends. Usually you find dunky ones and dirty ones, but I didn't see anything like that. That might be something. Yeah, that's just typical 1964. Nothing. There's an old one. Oh, another 64. Looks like a 64 minus 20 years, though. Okay, 3 rolls of 1946 and a 1939. They're pretty nice looking coins, Lincoln. I really like the double dice. And I know you like the errors and double dice as well. I've been cherry picking eBay, but I haven't found anything I wanted to bid on. I have gone through a lot of the 39 Philadelphias and you know, that people are asking $2, $3, $4, $5 for, that are AU to uncirculated, hoping somebody missed something. There's a 1941 Philly. Hoping somebody missed something. But then again, I feel guilty. If I were to see one and not tell the guy, hey, you got a double die there. Yeah, I guess there are some old ones in here. There's a 54. Excuse me. think I need some new magnifiers. This was a dual lens. It was 10 or 20. But the 20 lens, I think, had a warp in it, so I threw it away. Or the additional 10 lens. So I took it out and threw it away. I think Loomis is trying to save money. They're not wrapping these as much as they used to. There's so many different double dies on these nickels, and I'm just not looking. You know why? Because they really aren't going to bring the money. You know, you'll see them on eBay for $4, $5, $6, but they're not gonna get that. And if they do, they're only going to get it from a select few. Not everybody is going to be willing to spend $6 even on a minor double die like the extra tree on a 2005, things like that. I wouldn't myself, unless I was trying to make a complete set of all known double dies for the Jeffersons. I go through too many nickels to do that. If I want one, I'll search for one. I'm sure that eventually I would find one. See how I ripped that roll apart? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I still have the scope up there. Jeez, I never learned to remember to change cameras. Doggone it. Just get my thumbnail in here and I rip that thing right apart. Well, I seen something that might be a foreign. Just by the color. It's either a foreign or 2020, but it looks more like a foreign. We'll find out in a second. Just looks like a Cuba. Maybe not. I think that's a 2020. Yeah, it's a 20-something. 2019, man, that... Wow. Wow. That sucker's... It's got one decent scratch. It looks like you... Man, that... It could be a... That could almost... Nah, it's got even some fine scratches. I was saying, it looks like it could... Here's another 39! Here's another 39! I never, ever, 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 ever find two 39s. I don't think that's happened more than... Out of 686, I don't think that's happened more than twice. But I'm going to take another look at that. I'll put the scope back on and remind myself to take the scope back off. 239s in one box, and like I said, all the enders look fairly new, which all these coins are. Most of them are 64 and above. You got a 46 and what did I say? A 50, 54, 54, a 41, a 46, and a 39. And this 39. So let's put the scope on and look at it together. We'll be there with that double die. Let me turn the light on the scope first. I gotta wash that, don't I? Let's go to the edge first and see if it's got a mint mark. Probably not. No. Okay, Monticello and 5 cents. You are not doubled. I see that already. Just a regular, another 39. There it is. And I remembered to turn the scope off. See? What am I doing? I'm opening them like I do with the pennies. I can't break the penny rolls. I can't cut them with my thumbnails. I'll break my thumb. Okay, I'm having a battle with my glasses and my glasses. Let's find some more 39s. Maybe I'll find one. I've had these nickels since Friday. After I opened the top, I just said, I'm not even going to go through them. And last night I went through one roll, and they were, like I said, mostly new. Fairly new. Here's an older one, but no, it's a 64. Don't need to look at that. I can tell by the back that it's a 15 or a 16. 13, 11. I'll read them out to you. 99, 85, 14. Real nice looking 78. 2012, 2019, and a 64. That's what is coming out of these rolls. Let's just flip them all over. Don't see nothing happening on the back. 96, 20, 86. A little bit of a maybe struck through here, a little grease. On a 2003. Very, very faint. Very faint. But, yeah, I think it was a little ooze on this one because it's, the whole date's actually a little bit goop. Stupid thing. A little oozy, a little light, maybe a weak dye, I don't know. Yeah, ain't much there. 2003 is pretty much kaput, but the Liberty is strong. Kind of weak over here too. I think it might be a strike through, but there it goes, and back to the bank. 18, 99, 15, 98, and 19. 5 nickels out of 6 rolls. And 239s, that's kind of strange. 5 239s. It comes when it came out of the ground by the looks of it. I don't want to touch it. You got an extra tree limb on there? Nope. Okay, something's going on with this one. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look at it better later. Wow, every one of them was 2006 or newer. No different than metal detecting. You pick up 71 pieces of junk and you pick up four good finds or 6 good finds or whatever. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Just the excitement of the hunt, huh? Passing up a lot of potential double dies, but that's all right. I'm gonna go through about 5 more rolls, and if I don't find nothing, I think I'll shave my eyeballs and take these back to the bank tomorrow. Get another box of penny, or a couple boxes of pennies and another box of nickels. Oh, wait a minute. She might, tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow is coin delivery day. She might have a box of quarters. She said she'll do her best to order me a new box, a 20 box of quarters. You know what I'll be doing there? I will be looking for variety. Well, if they're 2020, I won't be looking for varieties, but I will be looking for W's. I've never been able to get a new box of quarters. Never. They always come old and cruddy. Really funny, I don't find very many lamination errors with the amount of nickels I go through. Huh. Feels like my nails are bending. I got to remind myself to put up a preview for Saturday morning, because I'm going to let the video start itself rather than be here, because I want to be up hiding my items for the treasure hunt when the video starts on its own. Oh, thought I had a 2009, 2007. Nothing, 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 nothing. What is that? Why is my, why is the background flashing like that when I move a certain way? I'm getting a light scale on my screen telling me that the background is, oh, I don't have the overheads on, and I don't have the other light on. I guess that might do it. I'm not doing a show or anything, I'm just here wasting time. I don't need any green screen activity going on. I gotta take this mat up and wash it. Scrub it down. Is that a war nickel coming up? I doubt it. Nope, I don't think so. No, it's just a nickel that was sitting there a lot more. 2014. Double die, no. $70S. Two more rolls, I'll call it quits. Go through these. I quit wasting time. I've still got those 400 pennies to go through looking for RPMs and varieties. There's my birth year, 1952. Sure is quiet out there. Give me another 39, will you? Ring of Death. Nothing, nothing. It's funny. Trying to see. Nothing here. Let go. Whoa. Oh. Thought that was a 45. Boy, that's a nice looking 46. Even looked kind of silvery when I picked it up. Who are you? Another 39. I don't believe this. That doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen, man. 3 39s in one box. That just does not. It doesn't happen. It doesn't. I don't know how things can be weird sometimes with pennies, like nickels, like the 400 uncirculated 60s through, and 3 39s in one box just doesn't happen. I know it's not going to have a mint mark. Oh, scope's already on. Yeah, I left it on, didn't I? Probably not going to have a mint mark. Nope, man, it's not. No, no double die. No double die. Now, see, that makes me want to keep going through this goofy box because of finding the 39s. People don't pay attention that I do that thing I always did back in the old day when I would say something that's not in line with what I'm talking about, or if I'm talking to somebody in chat, and I answer them with the right response, but every now and then I say something that shouldn't be in a conversation. And that's when you're supposed to respond to something. But, oh, nah, I don't even care. Just passed by a 60. I didn't even look to see if it was a bar zero. Well, nuts. See where we are, how far, where am I at? 30, 39 minutes? 39, so at 40, okay, right now it's 40, so 41 minutes. 41 minutes, that'll be, will be that thing that happens in videos. See if anybody's wise enough to get in there and pay attention to where I am. What am I doing? Can you see through that can? No, I guess you can't. You can't indeed. Vent switch on. Boy, that thing is so quiet you can't even hear it working. All smoke directly up and outside. Come on, one more 39 double die. First 68 in this box so far. First Canadian in the box. Very first Canadian. I did it again. I did it again, and I don't remember to turn the darn scope off. I do that so often. Am I still out there? I guess I am. I'm still OBS disconnected and connected, reconnected on its own. I've never had that happen. That was weird. Excellent connection. Let me get this junk out of the way. Gosh, it's only using 1.7% of the CPU. 0 dropped frames. What am I streaming at? 720 or? And I'm just getting a. I don't know if Lincoln just now said something or if that came up from before. That was weird. I never had OBS disconnect. I want to check something out real fast over here. I moved a bunch of connections and stuff. I don't know. I had a lamb error there, but it was just something on the coin making it look like it had something missing from the coin. There's a 51 Philadelphia. Yeah, nothing special in this box, just a few older coins. Weird though to find 339s and one of them didn't have a mint mark. I can understand not having a double die, but nothing. I can tell those are nothing. Somebody's knocking on the floor and there's nobody home but me. So many, yeah, I just heard knocking right about just nobody up there but me. And the dog is over that way. Way over that way. Huh. Oh well, come on down. I see a reeded coin. There's a reeded coin at the end. Well, I think it's actually, yeah, it's on the front. It must be Canadian. It's right on the edge, not the edge. Not like a dime reed. 339s and oh, I thought that was a proof. Look at this. I thought it was going to be a proof the way it was shining. It was just something somebody. How'd they do that on both sides evenly? That looks really weird. And it's toned. It's got a rainbow tone to it. Now get in there. Focus, you dopey camera. I don't know, I think it's post-mint damage. Somebody sliced it or... Yeah, just junk. Let somebody else pull out and say they found a proof with the wrong mint mark. You off center a little bit. Come back here. There's a 53 Philadelphia. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10 nickels pre-1964. 11 nickels, 57. It's a nice 57. 11 nickels pre-50, 50 or 60, pre-1960. Alrighty. What am I doing? I'm reaching for nickels right in front of me. Rip. Rip. That thing is not in focus to these coins. You see how that's out of focus? It's in focus there. In focus. Look, my hand's black. These Logitechs just don't do it. The most popular and most selling Logitech camera, the 920C, and they just, everyone I've had has got this problem with focusing, the step focus. That's a beautiful 83. Wow. It's even got some steps, but I don't want it. Nope. Well, come back. Now, how can that be? Okay. There's a 1960. Is it? Nope, no bar zero. That's where I began, 1960 and back. Or something. 1957. Looks like it might be an RPM. I don't think so. Am I on the scope? No. Nothing in 18. I want to see something while I'm sitting here.
You see? that? You see that, guys?
Well, I guess they're working. Sat here the other night racking my head trying to figure out why the notification, the alerts weren't coming through. Well, geez, I didn't have OBS, or I didn't have Streamlabs running. Didn't have the site open. How are you? Nobody. Chunk, 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 chunk. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Chunk, chunk. No, nat, nip, duck, zit, and root. What are you? Something doesn't sound right there. Something there doesn't sound right. And that's the one you I looked at. It doesn't. That's the one that's doing it. The 77D, it just doesn't sound right, doesn't look right. What the hell kind of a mint mark is that? It's a diamond. Look at this mint mark. What is happening here? It doesn't sound right, it's just... Oh, that's the... Didn't I just have a 78 here? No, I guess I didn't. Is that a D? I guess that's a D? I guess. There's a funky D. E pluribussunum doesn't want to be up there. I don't know, I'm going to leave it out a minute. See if there's some kind of oddity to that coin that I am not aware of. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I think this is my last roll. I've got some editing to do. Ooh, come on, be there. Be a warnickel. Be one. You're not. $84D, and it looks like a warnickel. Now I'm encroaching on myself. I didn't give myself room to lay out the nickels. What is this? I didn't even finish this roll. There's a 47. 47S. Woohoo! Never finished the other roll. What am I doing? There's a 52 again. 52 Philly. There's a 57 Philly. 52 and a 57 together in the same roll, next to each other, with a 47. No, that's in this roll. There's a 60 Denver. There's nothing. Okay, one more roll and I call it quits. One more roll, Lincoln, and I'm done. Yeah, it looked like it's a really clogged up D. Last roll. Just so weird how these coins lay out together sometimes. 52 and a 57 next to each other in a roll of everything else that was new. There's something. No, it's a 64. Looks like it should be in the 40s. That's an older one right there, and it looks really nice. I don't know what that's. The mint mark's on the back, and it looks, and there's about 3 steps on it. It is not a 64. 64 is rare. I'm going to leave it there a minute. Rarely did any 64s have steps. Or usually it's just blob, look like a log sitting there for steps. I'm going to leave that there. I don't know what that is, but it's a really nice looking coin. Look at it under the scope as soon as this roll is gone, which is going to be in about 11 seconds. And it is done. Take a look at this. Looks pretty. I don't think it's going to be in the 60s. Wow, I already had the scope on, didn't I? Boy, brain dead, brain dead. It's a really nice looking coin. It's got some steps happening there. It could be... I don't know. Let's find out what was up there. Okay, let's take a look. Huh, 63D. I thought it was going to be older and just be a really nice coin, but no. Those L's look like they were doubled on the bottom. Could be the lighting, it could be machine doubling. Huh. I think it is machine doubling. But only on the L's, it doesn't make any sense. The end's kinda, yeah, look at that end. Thing's crazy. Alright. Exactly half a box I did. Minus 1 roll. I did 24 rolls. And it took me an hour? Jeez. Well, yeah, an hour. But I also fooled around with some of the stuff that I had just gotten. Well, Lincoln, you're always there. And I appreciate you stopping by. And Link, I know Link's gone already, but I will see you again. Maybe this weekend we'll have a penny hunt. I'm not sure. We haven't talked about it, but if we do, I'm sure you'll be stopping by. So have a good night, and tell everybody to get over here and visit once in a while. It gets kind of depressing. See you later, Lincoln. Have a good night.